driving down the sun-soaked roads of a neighborhood I once called home. Hard to fathom it's only been 2 years since I went on the roam. Feels like I've lived a lifetime since leaving January Avenue. I didn't mean to fall out of touch, I just did what I had to do. These canopies echo with a familiar tune. I never knew nostalgia could form so soon. I've been torn between cities for about half a year, replanting some roots while some others disappear. Settling down in my hometown was unplanned, everyone knows it. But this season is a needed one, so I'll accept it as if I chose it. The most innocent memories can invoke the cruelest sorrow, yet I'm finding solace in the fact my molecules are borrowed. I'm a mosaic of ancient matter. These atoms were never mine, but I must confess I'm flattered. The great cosmos gave me life, yes, I must admit I'm honored. To take up this space and time, even on the days it's harder. To pretend I'm doing fine. Haven't been sleeping too well as of late. Might be readjusting to the will to be awake. My mind becomes active in nocturnal hours, and these cryptic dreams get increasingly louder. I dreamt I crossed paths with a panther. We locked eyes, and I saw my demise forthcoming. It approached with the grace of a dancer. But it did not intend to be gentle nor loving. Pupils of midnight and irises golden, matte black fur, something stirred within me. I could not deny the beauty of the beast I was beholding, even though this creature had chosen to torment me. And rather than ravaging or mutilation, the cat chose a much more peculiar tactic. It embraced me, and all at once I was encased in a living death trap, and the beast would not retract it. The panther was accompanied by a band of humans, a crew of women who illuminated its ways. They said, "In your predicament, there's only one solution. Surrender yourself, then you might survive the day." I remember this dream often, as if I lived it. And in a way I did, for I'll admit that it's an allegory for the story I've led these past years. I found resistance can be a path to certain death, while acceptance can be as vital as our very breath. I cannot forget those yellow predatory eyes, which I instinctively feared yet struggled to despise. I assigned no blame to the harbinger of my pain. Even as it constricted my muscles and veins, I found my fate beautiful. For once, not taking pleasure in the hurt, but just making peace with its existence and relinquishing resistance, because I think I finally learned to choose hope over bitterness. I choose to seek meaning in the story I've been given. I'm done aching for the life I used to be living. I choose to define for myself what content means. I'm tired of aspiring to be part of the mainstream. I choose to stop putting shit off until I feel better. I can't delay my escapades until I get the perfect weather. I choose to be re-immersed in my creative endeavors. Funny what an act of rebellion it is to surrender. And the snow-crested freeways are pretty. 300 miles till I reach the Windy City. 3 Januaries in a row I've made this drive. The passage of time is starting to hit me. In a couple weeks I drive to Michigan. Somehow it feels like a chance to begin again. In a couple days my friend moves in, and then a new chapter starts as this one ends. Meditating for my health, educating myself, pursuing what I love doing, no longer craving wealth, trying not to dwell on my tone or my phrasing, trying not to analyze every word I'm saying. I spoke to my inner child, told him that he's safe. I assumed he knew, but I said it just in case. We haven't talked an awful lot since I left for college. Turns out he's been longing to be acknowledged. Now that we're back in touch, I'm moving with this new energy. My memories weigh me down, but now they're propelling me. A legacy's something I've always wanted to leave behind, but I'm surrendering to the notion of finite time. And I've spent more days riding on shreds of trees than I've spent lying upon beds of leaves. Surrendering to the fact that this is the main event. Surrounded by love, how could I think I haven't made it yet?